So at this point, our system works really nice. If we look at our player, we have separate behaviors for each of the things that we want our player to do. We have one that manages the input state, we have one that manages which direction to face, and we have another for walk. As we continue to grow these behaviors, though, we really can't guarantee the order that each of these scripts will execute. One of the things that's a little deceiving in Unity is that even though one script might be above another, in this case the input state is above face direction, that doesn't mean that this is the order that these scripts will actually execute in. In order to correct this, we're going to have to manually tell Unity which script to execute and in which order. To do this, we can go into the project settings and go to Script Execution Order. Here, you'll see that we now have the inspector and we have a list that we can create of our scripts. To get started, let's add in the input manager, the input state, our face direction, and our walk. Also, these are the default times, but we want to make these a little bit lower. So let's change these each to be 10, 20, 30, and 40. We can also drag and reorder these at any time. Later on, when we add new behaviors, we'll also change the order of them as well. Before moving on, we need to hit Apply in order to save these changes. Now, we'll rerun the game, and the changes won't be perceivable. Everything should work exactly how we had it before. We can still walk left and right, we can still run, and our animation still speeds up when we run. The only difference now is that we're going to make sure that the input manager samples input before it sets those values on the input state. And we want to make sure that the input state calculates everything that it needs to know before face direction or walk look at it. And the most important thing is that face direction actually sets the direction on the input state before walk looks for that direction. Here, I noticed that this didn't get changed, so we'll just go back and hit Apply and make sure that this reads 10, 20, 30, and 40. Next, we're going to come up with a better system for handling collisions and letting the rest of the behaviors know when a collision has actually taken place.